Hi, folks. Welcome back to Place, Manner, Voice. My name is Catherine. I am a speech language pathologist or speech therapist. And for a while there, I actually worked in jewelry. I worked in jewelry sales and jewelry design and a little bit in jewelry repair, even though I didn't do the work myself. Our goldsmith did the work. And the jewelry business has an interesting vocabulary. So I thought I'd do a little series on some jewelry related words that you might need some help pronouncing if you're a non native English speaker or not a native speaker of North American English. Or you might just find these random words interesting, even if you're not a jewelry a worker. Okay, let's look at a precious gemstone today. Let's look at a sapphire. 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 This is a stone in the corundum family. It's in the same family as ruby. It comes in every color except red. The red sapphires are called rubies. They're very, very hard stones. It happens to be one of my favorites. Okay, let's look at how to pronounce the word sapphire. We'll open our brackets to show we're writing an IPA now. That first sound. Same symbol as English spelling as you'd expect. We've got sapphire, ah. So we're opening our mouth very wide for that ah sound. By the way, this looks sort of like two symbols. It looks like an ah, like an A plus an E kind of glued together. Don't think of them like that. Really think of them as one symbol like this. I write it kind of fast like this, but the effect is the same. So we've got ah, sa. What's next here? Am I blowing into my mic? Sapphire. Got a there. So this is an interesting situation where we've got three English letters, but just one English speech sound. Sapphire, ire, fire, ire. We have the I diphthong here. I. So that's a vowel glide. I, where it goes from the to the I in one little swoop. And now, if you're a student of IPA, you may see sometimes people put these little tie bars over their diphthongs. That's okay, you can do that. I tend not to, just because I find it a little cluttered. And most people who are good at reading IPA can quickly realize that this is a combination for that I diphthong. Sapphire, sapphire. Okay, I'm going to put the last sound in there now. Sapphire, fire. So it really is just like fire. There's a campfire. Fire. That's not bad. There, campfire, fire. And I'll close up my brackets because we don't say this last E here. The is the last sound. Sapphire, sapphire. I'm going to place my primary stress marker, which is at the beginning here. Sapphire. Sapphire. That's actually a really good word to illustrate stress patterns. Can you hear how the sapphire, like it's really a lot louder and longer at the beginning. That ah vowel is quite stretched out. Okay, I'm going to include a little bit of an alternative here because this ire ending, you can say it a couple of ways. Now I say it sapphire, fire, and I try to keep this all connected. But there's another way you can make that sound. We've got the sa, fi. Now, some people, I'll put that marker in already, sapphire, sapphire. Some people want to put an extra syllable in there. Sapphire, 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 sapphire. And that's perfectly allowable. You can, especially if it makes it more comfortable for you. Sapphire. Now, for me, I really feel like I'm saying mine all together, so that is quite stuck to the I. But some people, it might sound more like sapphire, sapphire, almost like it's sapphire. I don't know how I'd spell that. Sapphire. Like that, maybe? Sapphire. If it was spelled like that, with a little Y in there, maybe. Sapphire. And that's okay. That's all right. You can say fire like that too. Fire, 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 fire. Both are allowable. Doesn't really make a difference. People will understand your meaning there. Okay, there is the transcription of the beautiful precious stone sapphire. Comes in every color except red. Consider it for an everyday ring. It's a very hard stone. It'll take a lot of abuse. Okay, if you have any words, maybe from your workplace, do you work in jewelry? Or what do you work in? Do you have vocabulary at your workplace that you'd like me to transcribe for you? I'd be happy to do it. Please let me know in a message below, in a comment below, I guess they call it, and we'll see you next time.